Well, what happened was I ended up getting pregnant, and so I didn't finish school. Ended up staying home to raise my daughter, and I thought that her dad was gonna, you know, take the part, be the parent, and things didn't turn out that way. So I ended up being a single mom, and I ended up being clean for a while and having a good job. I was working as a receptionist at the beauty college here in Santa Rosa. I moved back to Santa Rosa because my grandmother got very sick and she didn't want to pass away where she was. She wanted to pass away here with all her daughters and all her grandchildren and stuff. So, we moved back here, and I was clean and doing really well until my daughter turned 5 years old. And then I started using again. And that pretty much did it. And since my daughter was 5 years old and she's 17 now, since she was 5 until a year ago, let's see, on January 24th, 2011, I decided that we were homeless. We had nowhere to live. And I asked her if she wanted to go to Catholic Charities, which is a shelter here in Santa Rosa. And she's like, we've done this. We had off and on done this. This would be our third time going there. And she said, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it again. For why? So that you're just gonna blow it all? So I said, okay, well then I'm gonna go to a drug program. So I checked myself into a drug program in San Mateo County. And it was a 90-day program. I went there and I graduated. I came home April 28th, 2011. And I asked her again, I said, well, I'm home now, and I did this program, but we are still homeless. You know, the place that we're staying with family, and there's a lot of drugs on the property, and I didn't want to put myself in that position, so I said, would you go to a shelter with me now? And so she said, yes, you did the work, so I'll try it, you know? She was very proud of me, and so we stayed with our family for 3 months until an opening at the shelter became available, and what shelter was called Sloan House. And that's kind of how I'm here today. Sloan House is it's all women and some children shelter, and you can stay for 6 months. I stayed there from July till November, and then I moved into what was called transitional housing. And that's where a bunch of women get together and they live in a house, an actual house. And it's all the same. It's kind of like a program. You know, we have to be in at a certain time. We have to have a job. We have to be going to school or doing something to take care of your family, you know. And so I stayed there for, let's see, from November until last Thursday. Me and my daughter just moved into our own apartment. Yeah, I would have liked to stay in school. In fact, it was funny because me and my daughter were just having a discussion the other morning when it was I don't work on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And so I was trying to get her up in the morning to go to school, and I'm trying to wake her up, and she's like, I don't want to go to school. And I'm like, well, if I had a chance to do it again, I would. And she's like, I get up and go to work every day. You know, I haven't missed one day of work. She's all, yeah, but you get paid. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, but you're going to end up getting paid too if you continue doing this, and you'll get paid better than me. I'm like, if I had it to do over again, I would totally do it. I would be in a job where I can make a better living and give you a better life. I'm like, look at where we're at, because at the time we were in the shelter, you know? Like, look where we're at. This is not the kind of life that I want you to give your children, you know? And she's like, but you can't have no regrets, because if you have regrets, then you won't have me. I'm like, this is true, you know? So I said, I just don't want you making $8.50 an hour. $8.50 an hour is not an easy living, you know? School, I would definitely stay in school and have a career.
My name is Isabel Gonzalez.
Hi, my name is Paula Reyes.
Hi, my name is Heidi Ibarra.
Hi, my name is Fernanda Diaz.
Hi, my name is Danielle Velasquez.